gentlemen, to those of you who I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, my name is Grohovsky. And so last week I was sitting in Coach England's math class, and we were doing these cryptographic puzzles. And those of you who haven't done them yet, cryptograms, the goal is to take an odd number combination and turn it into a word or a sentence. And one of these sentences really spoke to me. It reads, every time, the opportunity for brotherhood presents itself every time you meet a human being. Back to those of you I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, we will meet, and I promise I'll make every effort to make sure that you feel a part of this brotherhood. Now, if you know me, you know the importance of the word family in my life, quite literally. I have family on the football team, family on the lacrosse team, and even family on the mock trial squad. But most importantly, I have a family in this school. I have 384 brothers, 396 younger brothers, and roughly 182 moms, dads, aunts, uncles, and even a few grandpas, nonetheless a family. To my little brothers in the junior school in 9th grade, whether it's keeping up with y'all's athletics, hearing about the latest drama in the freshman class, or just being yelled at every time I walk by or near Massey, I love it. Because 3 years ago, we were acting the same way you are now, and what's more is that I can count on you to act how we do now in 3 years. Because as upperclassmen, it's our duty to show you how to act and carry yourself as men. Now, about concrete goals, in the past we've promised things like Fortnite at break, and more relaxed dress code, and green zones everywhere. Fellas, I'm not here to lie to you. I'm here to tell you how I'm going to get things done. I call it the red hammer of justice. I'm just playing. I just wanted to find a way to bring my crowd ball into the speech. But, now, in case you didn't already know, the president does not have the power to just snap his fingers and make things happen. Rather, he works with a group of bright individuals called student council. Now, I don't have the time to go into all the improvements and ideas I have for the 2019-2020 school year, but what I do want to talk about is one thing I do want to change. That's field day. Field day has a ton of potential, and instead of everybody running around the school with their grade in a clockwork-like fashion, I suggest that field day is a community event where we spend all our time on the football field, soccer field, and big gym together, and this way we'll have the option for things like food trucks and even live music. Furthermore, we all remember the hypeness of that first dodgeball game this year where we were all watching, and that last relay where my boy Jay Kirby flushed it up to the silver. Field day will always and forever feel that same competitive nature. Lastly, I want to talk about and explain why I'm running for our president. For my first 3.5 years here, I was struggling. As a student, as a son, as a boyfriend, and even as a friend. I felt lost here. But then something happened, and with the help from Mr. Norton, the support from Dr. Joya, but most importantly, the support from my brothers, I used that opportunity to its best, and it's been amazing. And today, I am really fortunate to have this opportunity, and I know in the future that it's going to mean great things for me, and hopefully for the city. And even though I can't promise ridiculous things like soft serve ice cream, or more relaxed dress code, or green zone everywhere, I can promise that I will lead you in the right direction. Whether it's in athletics, clubs like the chess or mock trial teams, or just personal problems that each of you might be having. Now, back to as to why I'm running, it's really simple. I want to get back to this place that saved me in a sense. Drake, otherwise known as Six God or Drizzy, said in his beautiful masterpiece, God's Plan, "I can't imagine life without the broskies." Personally, I can't begin to imagine life without the broskies and everything you've done to me. If you believe in me and my vision for the 2019-2020 school year, vote for your broski, Grohovsky.